Chapter 1 The Mountain of Storms. Pikachu could feel the thunder in his bones as he stood at the base of the lightning mountain, towering high above. The mountain was constantly struck by powerful lightning, its peak hidden by swirling storm clouds. Most Pokemon wouldn't dare to go near it, but Pikachu wasn't like most Pokemon. He'd heard tales of a powerful energy crystal hidden at the top of the mountain, a crystal that could grant immense power to any Pokemon strong enough to reach it. Pikachu's curiosity and determination pushed him to take the challenge. With a spark of excitement, Pikachu began his climb. The air grew heavy as he ascended, the ground vibrating with each distant thunderclap. He hopped over jagged rocks and leaped across deep cracks in the path, inching closer to the peak. But as he climbed, the storm intensified, with gusts of wind nearly knocking him off balance. Lightning bolts struck nearby, and Pikachu's fur bristled from the charged air. Despite the danger, Pikachu pushed on, his eyes set on the peak. He could almost feel the energy crystal calling to him, but the mountain wasn't going to give up its secret easily. Chapter 2 Thunder Strikes. Halfway up the mountain, Pikachu felt the ground tremble, and he looked up just in time to see a flash of light. From the storm clouds descended fierce, wild Jolteon and Luxray, drawn to the powerful energy crystal. The electric Pokemon roared with thunderous energy, guarding the mountain from any who dared to approach. Pikachu took a deep breath, knowing he'd have to face them to reach his goal. With quick reflexes, he dashed forward, narrowly avoiding a bolt of electricity. As one of the Jolteon leaped toward him, Pikachu responded with a quick thunder shock, sending a crackling jolt that stunned his opponent just long enough for him to dart past. But Luxray was waiting for him, its golden eyes glowing through the storm. It pounced, and Pikachu barely managed to dodge its powerful claws. With sparks flying all around, Pikachu realized he'd have to use every trick he knew. He unleashed a series of quick attacks, moving faster than the eye could see, slipping past his opponents, and leaving them disoriented. As he made his way past the last of the fierce guardians, Pikachu felt a thrill of triumph. He was bruised and tired, but the peak was finally within reach. All he needed was one last push. Chapter 3 The Power Within. At last, Pikachu reached the top of the mountain, where the storm was at its strongest. Lightning bolts struck all around him, and the air buzzed with energy. In the center of the peak sat the legendary energy crystal, pulsing with a bright, blue light. It seemed to be made from pure lightning, glowing with a power Pikachu had never seen before. But as he approached the crystal, a final massive bolt of lightning struck, grounding itself through the crystal and sending a surge of energy across the peak. Pikachu knew he had to act fast. Taking a deep breath, he touched the crystal, feeling a surge of electricity race through his body. For a moment, the power was overwhelming, but Pikachu held on, letting the energy settle within him. As the storm began to calm, Pikachu felt a newfound strength course through him. The mountain had tested him, and he had proven himself worthy. With the crystal's power absorbed, he felt stronger, faster, and more connected to the energy of the world around him. With the storm finally subsiding, Pikachu began his descent, the peak now quiet and peaceful. As he reached the base, he looked back up at the mountain, feeling a sense of accomplishment. He had faced the fury of the storm and emerged stronger, with a spark in his heart that would never fade.